Welcome to Stretch Your Health 10-minute focus exercise on the chest. Let's get right to it. Go ahead and grab your mat. And our first exercise that we're going to do is a child's pose, but we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to put the emphasis on our fingertips and kind of pressing up and pushing our chest down to kind of get a stretch in the chest, as opposed to really stretching out and leaning back and down for the back. We're going to dig into the fingertips and bring our shoulder blades back to get a nice chest, upper chest stretch. Hold for about 15 seconds. We're pushing down, fingertips up. 3, 2, 1, release. Maybe roll those shoulders back. And let's try to hit it again to perfect form. So child's pose, up on the fingertips. And dip down to get that chest stretch. You'll feel it in the upper chest. 15 seconds here. Three, 2, and 1. Feel free to play around with those at home, and you can perfect the form. Okay, next up, you can do this standing, sitting in a chair, or kneeling like I am. Palms neutral grip out in front of you, elbows extended, and we're just going to open here. Back to center. And I kind of like to play around with the range of motion here. So I'll go way up top and then bring the palms out like this. Way up top again, and kind of just work my way to the middle and down. Make sure you're breathing kind of all the way down towards your body and your thighs, and then work your way back up. Keep twisting open and out. Really get that nice deep stretch, feel those shoulder blades touching, and back down. This is really good to open up that rib cage. Really start to develop that neutral spine. And back up. And back down. Go for it, loosen up those arms again. Then we'll bring it back to center. Open wide. Give me 6 of these. Each rep, kind of going back a little further if you can. Two more. And one more. Excellent. Little 10-second breather. Okay. Next up, kind of come back on your heels. I'll give you a side view. And we're just going to put our fists like this, right in the lower back, and then bend back and open up the chest. You can relax And then stretch again, opening up that chest. You can also grip your ankles or feet and kind of open up like this. If you're more flexible, come back on the mat and really open up that rib cage. I'll just hold it here for 15 or 20 seconds. You can release, shake it out, and repeat. Look up towards the sky and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, we're going to be laying down. These are called clamshells. So the leg that's on the mat, I like to fully extend. Top leg over like so. Neutral grip, palms facing each other. And then keeping your torso kind of perpendicular to the ground the whole time as you kind of open your clamshell and bring back as far as you can. Closing. And maybe going a little deeper with range of motion on the way back. So that nice deep stretch, the side of the chest, and back. One more here. And all these are just different exercises you can have in your toolkit, your arsenal, for your future stretching. Excellent. Let's go in reverse. Switch sides. Remember, torso is pretty perpendicular to the mat. So you're not bringing your shoulder, like laying back fully. You're kind of keeping that stretch right here in the chest without sacrificing the form. Good, 2 more. And reset. And stretch. And close your clamshell. Excellent. Alrighty, moving along. If you have a chair or a ball at home, this is another great stretch. I'm going to use a ball. Let me face it this way. So you're going to be in a tabletop position, kind of like a cat-cow. We're going to work on one side at a time. Forearm and elbow here. Knees about shoulder width apart. And then you're just going to kneel in or kind of bending straight down on each side. So you'll feel this on the side of the chest. And adding many pulses. You can switch it over and get the other side. And again, you can do this with any furniture like a chair or a couch. And then you can take both hands and even roll it forward and then dip down. And you'll feel this in the upper chest. 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise I would like to show everybody is on the wall. So here I'm facing the wall. I'm gonna extend my arm and then press away from the wall. Here I'm facing the wall and then slowly press away. And you'll get this in the chest region. If you can imagine a door frame here, you can also put your hands on the frame, lean into the door frame, and work your way up. And back down. As you kind of lunge through. Flip the hand position, and even the legs. And press through that door frame. That will really get the whole chest in that area. I want to thank everybody for joining this 10-minute stretch break for Stretch Your Health. Tune in next week for another bonus video. Until then, keep stretching, come visit the gym, and say hi to everyone, and have a great rest of your week. Bye now.